This is the rock and roll capital of the world. You are looking live at Cleveland, Ohio, as Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse plays host to Thursday Night SmackDown, just 16 days away from WrestleMania. And right here tonight, in the land, Austin Theory is set for a high-profile main event as he goes one-on-one with the franchise John Cena. This match made it to the Events of the Road to WrestleMania live event last weekend. We will take a look later tonight as Theory and Cena meet in the main event. And speaking of last week, we want to take you to 7 nights ago right here on Thursday Night SmackDown. A World Heavyweight Championship Royal Rumble rematch as Cody Rhodes returned to action for the first time against Drew McIntyre. McIntyre struggling to keep down Cody, inevitably walked away from the contest, allowing the Celtic Warrior Sheamus to ambush Cody from behind, causing a disqualification and causing the World Heavyweight Championship match to go in haywire. Cody screwed out of his championship rematch from 5 weeks ago at the Royal Rumble. Chaos would ensue. Royal Rumble match winner Ilya Dragunov making a beeline for McIntyre, and then a face-to-face that was extremely telling between Ilya and Cody. Well, we can confirm that coming up on Saturday night, March the 8th, Cody Rhodes has been added to the World Heavyweight Championship affairs. He gets his rematch. He joins the Royal Rumble match winner, Ilya Dragunov, and the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. It will be a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship on WrestleMania Saturday. What a matchup that is going to be in 16 nights in Philadelphia. But who is headed to WrestleMania Sunday to challenge for the Cruiserweight title?
And from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
We have ourselves a 10-man interpromotional gauntlet eliminator. The rules are to be followed. 10 men will enter, 1 man will punch their ticket to WrestleMania. We are sold out inside the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse here in Cleveland. Chad Gable will kick off this gauntlet eliminator with Tyler Bate. The winner of this matchup on the other side of the bell will challenge Wes Lee for the Cruiserweight Championship on WrestleMania Sunday in Philadelphia. It was just last week Chad Gable took on Wes Lee in a great Cruiserweight Championship matchup. Gable looking to go back to the dance and challenge Lee for the gold once again. The rules of this eliminator, very simple. Every 2 minutes, another superstar will enter the ring. Pinfalls and submissions can occur at any time, causing an elimination. 10 men will enter after 9 have been eliminated. The last man standing will be crowned the #1 contender for Wes Lee's Cruiserweight Championship, and will be on their way to Lincoln Financial Field on WrestleMania Sunday, March 9th. Tyler Bate and Chad Gable, no strangers to one another. They met in the semifinals of the Cruiserweight Classic tournament last fall. It was Tyler Bate, who was the reigning Cruiserweight champion at the time, who eliminated Chad Gable from the tournament. Tyler Bate, of course, went on to fall short to the Cardiac Kid, Wes Lee, in the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic. Has not stepped back foot in the ring, with Wes Lee ever since. Maybe an opportunity here to get a Cruiserweight Classic rematch on the grandest stage. Again, this is interpromotional style, ladies and gentlemen. Superstars from Raw and NXT are welcome here on SmackDown tonight to compete in this 10-man gauntlet. No countouts, no disqualifications as well. Chaos is to be expected as 10 men battle it out for a championship opportunity in 16 nights at the grandest stage. I cannot believe we are getting this close to WrestleMania, the biggest night, biggest weekend of the year. Just as we said on Raw Monday night, you can cut the tension with a knife in both the Raw and SmackDown locker rooms. Every man and woman trying to punch their final ticket to WrestleMania as the countdown is on, ladies and gentlemen. who will be the third superstar to join this eliminator as Gable gets taken to the outside. Tyler Bate over the top rope, taking out Chad Gable. And from the sounds of it, it looks as if NXT's Noam Dar will be the third participant in this gauntlet matchup. Tyler Bate taking it to the air on Chad Gable. You see Noam Dar realizing no countouts, no DQ. Trying to institute that steel chair, but he walks right into the waiting arms of the big strong boy, Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate wants back the Cruiserweight Championship by any means necessary. Tyler Bate with a rocket strapped to his back here in the field house tonight. And now Noam Dar sent right into the waiting arms of Chad Gable. Certainly not a hot start for the Scottish Supernova. Noam Dar in this matchup. Walked right into Tyler Bate, then gets sent with the triple Germans, and now Noam Dar on spaghetti legs. Tyler looking to take him for a ride. Around and around we go. Goes the NXT combatant. Chad Gable with that steel chair. Tyler Bate better watch his back as he continues to drain the blood, or I should say rush the blood to the head of Noam Dar. Noam Dar may be out cold. Tyler into the cover. He got him. Noam Dar, the first casualty of this eliminator, ladies and gentlemen, coming in and nearly getting sent right out. Making the trip from NXT's home in Orlando, Florida, here to Cleveland tonight. A unsuccessful outing for the Scottish Supernova, but that is the nature of this Cruiserweight Gauntlet matchup. Speaking of high-octane offense still to come, Nathan Frazer one-on-one with the former three-time Cruiserweight champion and Santos Escobar. Plus, Monday Night Raw's LA Knight is in the house tonight. He will be in action, all stemming out of the events of last week when he stared the United States champion Jey Uso right in the eyes from the aisleway. More on that later tonight as Gable looks to wear down Tyler Bate at ringside. Another combatant is on their way. And it sounds like a Latino World Order LWO representative is marching their way down the aisle. We saw Noam Dar not making much of an impact in this matchup as Tyler Bate putting Chad Gable on the top. Here's Cruz del Toro, the LWO, looking to have a different result. Look at the strength from the big, strong boy. Massive superplex. And oh, Cruz del Toro trying to use that chair. I think he got all of it, but now Tyler getting caught with the Spanish fly. And a shooting star. This is what the Cruiserweight division is all about. It is a division full of hungry superstars all vying for one opportunity on WrestleMania Sunday. The Cardiac Kid holds the prize, holds the keys to the kingdom. Who will meet Wesley in Philadelphia? Well, 4 superstars have entered, ladies and gentlemen. There are still 6 to go. SmackDown, NXT, and Raw superstars are welcome in this #1 Contenders Cruiserweight Gauntlet Eliminator. Tyler with the tope suicide to the outside. What is going to be an action-packed night here on SmackDown. We have got to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. But when we return, this #1 Contenders match continues. Who is going to WrestleMania? The road to WrestleMania is full of unexpected twists and turns. And just mere weeks before the grandest stage of them all, we make a pit stop in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, as your Saturday Night Obsession is back. February 22nd, live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the superstars of Raw and SmackDown are out to make one final statement before the showcase of the Immortals at Saturday night's main event. Don't miss what promises to be an unpredictable night, live from Chi-Town on the 22nd of February. Your Saturday Night Obsession is back. We are back live here on SmackDown. Cedric Alexander from Monday Night Raw, Akira Tozawa from SmackDown have entered this matchup. All the while, Cruz del Toro has been eliminated by Chad Gable. 4 superstars currently in the ring. Chad Gable looking to take Tozawa for a ride. theory. Tozawa able to survive. Tyler Bate may have Cedric. And Alexander kicks out. Great to see Cedric Alexander, part of the Monday Night Raw brand here on SmackDown. That is a man who had a breakout performance 9 years ago in the inaugural Cruiserweight Classic. It's what punched his ticket to a WWE contract. Of course, Cedric, a former Cruiserweight champion and tag team champion in his own right. Cedric Alexander looking to find some success in this matchup. Heading to the outside, Akira Tozawa, however, going to meet him there. Down goes Chad Gable. This is going to be a very physical contest, ladies and gentlemen, as it already has been. You see the kendo stick in the middle of the ring that Tyler Bate has grabbed. No disqualifications, no countouts. All we need is pinfalls and submissions, and one man to be left standing to determine the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world at WrestleMania. There's been some great Cruiserweight Championship matches in years past at WrestleMania. Last year, the 6-man ladder matchup. That was, of course, won by Ilya Dragunov, the man who will challenge for the World Heavyweight title at 16 nights. Year prior to that, Santos, Escobar, Rey Mysterio. They're back on opposite ends. It's a whole other situation here on SmackDown. Another superstar set to enter. Oh! And by the sounds of it, it looks like Joaquin Wilde of the Latino World Order will be joining the fray. We have 5 men in here right now. Whoa, wait a minute. We got a situation out in the WWE Universe. That's Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo, who stabbed Trick in the back at the Elimination Chamber, ran down Trick last week for all his supposed wrongdoings. Absolutely delusional is Carmelo Hayes. We were wondering when we were going to see Trick Williams again, but Trick Willie has made the trip to Cleveland, and clearly the brawl broke out in the backstage area and now has spilled in a Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. We still got action inside the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Cedric's gone from this Cruiserweight matchup. We need a double camera or something, because this fight continues throughout the WWE Universe. Carmelo Hayes has got a steel chair. Former best friends turned bitter rivals. Things are breaking down here in the land. Trick Williams able to avoid that steel chair. These guys are surrounded by concrete and bodies here in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Trick piecing up his former friend. No love lost between these two superstars. The truth came to light, and Trick Williams wants his pound of flesh. There is a lot going on here tonight in Cleveland, ladies and gentlemen. Melo, this is the bet you made. Now you gotta sleep in it. A trick shot by Trick Williams. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hopefully we can restore some order out in the WWE Universe, because this matchup progresses. Who's gonna be #1 contender? Chad Gable, Akira Tozawa, Joaquin Wilde, Tyler Bate, and now the Cruiserweight Pete Dunne. 2 superstars left to enter, ladies and gentlemen. Noam Dar, Cruz del Toro, Cedric Alexander have all been eliminated. Man, I can't believe what we just saw. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Clearly a fight that broke out in the backstage area here in Cleveland, spilling out to the WWE Universe. Trick Williams itching to get his hands on Carmelo Hayes. Nearly tore him apart with that trick shot. Unfinished business there. 16 nights away from WrestleMania. What did we say at the top of the hour? Tensions are running high here on Thursday Night SmackDown. Chad Gable nearly eliminated by the Cruiserweight. Tyler Bate taken down. Joaquin Wilde with a Tyler Driver 97. There he goes. Tyler Bate eliminating the other LWO representative. Down to 4 men inside of the squared circle, that being the former Cruiserweight champion Tyler Bate, Akira Tozawa, the Cruiserweight Pete Dunne, and of course Chad Gable. Gable and Tyler Bate starting this matchup over 10 minutes ago at this point. Chad Gable, who most recently was the #1 contender for Wesley's Gold. Look at Tyler trying to get rid of Tozawa. Steel chairs are flying. Bodies are moving. And another kick out. Talked about it before, but just last week here on SmackDown, Chad Gable, great effort. Trying to keep down the Cardiac Kid in Wesley. Great Cruiserweight Championship matchup. Unfortunately for Gable, Wesley was just a better man 7 nights ago. Gable's still got to outlast 2 more entrants along with everybody in this matchup if he wants to run it back with Wesley, who's on their way next. Superplex by Bate. And I believe it is the Irish Ace, J.D. McDonough. Another Tyler driver. This time it's Tozawa. There he goes. The former Cruiserweight champion and Tyler Bate on a tear in this Gauntlet Eliminator. J.D. McDonough, who's got loads of history with Pete Dunne as well as Tyler Bate here on SmackDown. All 3 of those men were trading back and forth in victories and defeat back in the late summer and into the fall over the Cruiserweight Championship. Even had a triple threat ladder match at one point at Halloween Havoc. J.D. McDonough has yet to even enter the squared circle as Pete Dunne and McDonough just reuniting that rivalry on the outside of the ring. Tyler Bate and Gable still going at it in this matchup. J.D. McDonough, former Cruiserweight champion in his own right. He's the man who defeated Ilya Dragunov in the last man standing match last year. Tyler Bate, the man who defeated J.D. McDonough. Got 4 superstars inside of the ring at the current moment, leaving 1 more man left to enter. You gotta wonder who it's gonna be. Again, superstars from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT welcomed. Any man under the 205-pound limit. Oh, Chad Gable, German suplex, right on the chair. Tyler Bate, who has got to be running on E after he started this matchup with Gable. 2 of those Germans landed on the steel. Gable to the cover. Tyler Bate has been eliminated from this matchup. A great effort by Tyler, but Chad Gable is clearly motivated as all hell to run it back with the Cardiac Kid in Philadelphia. Oh! Man, this is the most violent I have seen a lot of these Cruiserweights throughout their career. It just goes to show you the opportunity that's at hand. And in 5 seconds, the final superstar will enter this matchup. Oh, no. Oh, who the hell invited this guy? Dominic Mysterio from Monday Night Raw on the Judgment Day. Get him the hell out of here. Ain't nobody want to see Dom here on SmackDown, and certainly nobody wants to see him become #1 contender. And look at Dom. Hasn't even entered the ring. Just gonna float on the outskirts. Why Pete Dunne and Chad Gable and, well, looks like J.D. McDonough maybe looking to hunt down Dirty Dom. He's got that kendo stick. He's chasing Dom all around the ring. Dom runs right into Pete Dunne and drops with the DDT. Dom may be public enemy #1 once again, but here on SmackDown, he is surrounded by hungry Cruiserweights who all want an opportunity. These are 3 blue brand superstars in Dunne, Gable, and McDonough. Dominic Mysterio proverbially wearing red, even though he's not literally wearing red. While Pete Dunne, oh my goodness, did you see the way he dropped Gable on his dome? That's it. Chad Gable, who started this matchup, is going to hit the showers. Great effort by Gable back-to-back weeks, but unfortunately the Cruiserweight Championship is just not his future. We are down to 3. J.D. McDonough, Pete Dunne, loads of history between those 2 men. They even had a Falls Count Anywhere match dating back to the month of September here on SmackDown. McDonough and Pete Dunne in that ring with Monday Night Raw's grimy bastard and the former Intercontinental Champion, the breakout superstar of last year, as voted by you, the fans, the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Doesn't Dom have other things to deal with on Raw? Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins seem to be on the same page after Monday night. Maybe he should be worried about that Judgment Day business, not here on SmackDown, ruining all the fun. Well, maybe it's just going to be a great night for all the Dominic Mysterio haters, including myself. Pete Dunne or J.D. McDonough may use Dominic Mysterio as a ragdoll tonight and just use him as a stepping stone on their road to WrestleMania. That's going to show you something, how much a lot of these People here in Cleveland and quite frankly around the globe hate Dominic Mysterio. JD McDonough's no Satan himself, but I think a lot of people out there wouldn't mind seeing the Irish Ace get another opportunity opposed to Dirty Dom. And maybe Dom is going to be on his way out of here. Referee a little out of position that time. Pete Dunne nearly got caught. Oh. We're looking at the final 3 men to enter the gauntlet matchup, and obviously fatigue going to set in a little bit sooner for McDonough as well as Pete Dunne. Dominic, the freshest to say, right now inside of the squared circle. Oh no, Dominic Mysterio with a little 619 on JD McDonough. Oh, McDonough trying to fight through the pain, fight through the punishment. Mysterio not going to allow it. Look at Dom, not even hustling up for the pinfall. He'd rather sit back and watch Dunne and McDonough tear each other apart, excuse me. A lot of chairs and kendo sticks inside of that ring. Must have been a discount at the local Home Depot here in Cleveland. And McDonough's still alive. Yeah, what a matchup this has been. We expected nothing less. In a matchup where chaos was to be expected, an opportunity to head to WrestleMania hung in the balance. And unfortunately, this matchup opened up to any superstar across Raw, NXT, and SmackDown under 205. That is why Dominic Mysterio is here tonight and almost eliminated, almost sent out of here. Unfortunately, Mysterio still has something left in the tank. Can't take nothing away from Dom as much as we might not like his attitude. We've said it before, we'll say it again. There's times when you got to give the devil his due. Former Intercontinental Champion for a reason. Has pinned the shoulders of Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed, even our current United States Champion Jey Uso over the last year. Oh my goodness, Pete Dunne's beating the brakes off Dom. Look at that chair. Still need 2 more decisions to find out who is going to meet Wes Lee in 16 nights at WrestleMania. Oof. Dom just raking the eyes of JD, and that neck breaker right on the chair. It's been an extreme matchup to say the least here in the rock and roll capital of the world. Pete Dunne off the leapfrog, monkey flip, excuse me. Dominic Mysterio pinned up against the corner, create a little bit of distance here. And now Dom has got Pete Dunne in trouble. Mysterio, 619 on the Cruiserweight. Off the halo. Now here's JD McDonough. Looking to incapacitate Pete Dunne a little bit more. McDonough may have just interrupted what could have been an elimination that time. Obviously, everybody's egos in this matchup, they want to get the decisions, but the only one that truly matters is the final one, the one that will secure someone's #1 contendership. McDonough's down, Dom heading to the top. Frog splash by Mysterio. McDonough has been eliminated. We are down to 3 superstars. And as you heard Mike Rome briefly, the next fall will win this matchup. We are down to 2 superstars, Pete Dunne and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. But off the Tornado DDT, Pete Dunne may be right for the pickings. Mysterio heading back to the top. A second frog splash. And I hate to say it, but Dominic Mysterio is #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Mysterio.
You know, it's just like the Judgment Day to somehow weasel their way into the final spot in this matchup. Dom coming in at the 11th hour and securing the victory. Well, in an interpromotional field, Dominic Mysterio took advantage. He now heads to WrestleMania Sunday and will meet the Cardiac Kid, Wes Lee, for the Cruiserweight Championship of the world. Can't get enough Universe mode? Well, now is your chance to secure a backstage pass to more Universe than ever before. Become a Noah Nation Gaming channel member and gain entry to exclusive kickoff shows before each and every premium live event. Also, witness bi-monthly house shows that directly affect your episodic viewing of Universe Mode. Also, take a peek behind the curtain and see how Universe Mode is brought to life each and every week. Hit the join button down below, become a Backstage Pass Noah Nation Gaming channel member, and get your front row seat to more Universe than ever before. Well, it was last Saturday at the Road to WrestleMania live event exclusive to Noah Nation Gaming channel members. We witnessed Randy Orton versus Gunther for the first time ever. Great contest it was, and it seemed as if Orton was closing in on the victory off the RKO. But Orton's recent rival in Austin Theory arriving unannounced, taking Orton's eye off the ball just long enough for Gunther to take advantage, hit a powerbomb, and secure the victory. Later tonight, the opposite opponents of Orton and Gunther, Theory and Cena, will meet in the main event. But speaking of Gunther and Cena, last week, the ring general challenged John Cena to put his career on the line at WrestleMania for a first time ever meeting. John Cena took to social media earlier today and had this to say. John Cena posted on X saying Gunther's WrestleMania challenge is a daring one, but the way I look at it, if I can't beat Gunther, then I can't continue my quest to win a 17th world title. And if I can't win a 17th world title, I don't belong here anymore. Gunther, I accept your challenge. I'll put my 20-year career on the line, and when I beat you, it's back to gold hunting I go. See you in Philadelphia. John Cena will put his legendary, bona fide Hall of Fame career on the line in what could be his final match at his final WrestleMania. Gunther with a challenge, John Cena is meeting him in the middle. It is a career-threatening match, one-on-one for the first time ever. The ring general versus the franchise, Gunther versus Cena on WrestleMania Saturday. But the action set to continue here on SmackDown as one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions Nathan Frazer already in the ring and taking the fight to the Emperor of Lucha Libre, Santos Escobar. Just last week here on SmackDown, Nathan Frazer and Axiom keeping down Angel and Berto of Los Garza, only to be ambushed after the matchup by Santos Escobar, and of course the man looming at ringside, that being El Idolo Andrade. Those two men aligning themselves in recent weeks against the LWO and also targeting the WWE Tag Team titles. Of course, Nathan Frazer and Axiom not afraid of any competition that SmackDown has to offer. Those two men live by the mantra of never slow down, and since the bell sounded, Frazer is living up to that. Frazer and Axiom winning those tag team titles back at the Royal Rumble, defeating Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, retained the titles 2 weeks later over Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar here on SmackDown. The same night, Escobar turned his back on the LWO. Look at Frazer go. And Escobar kicks out. Oh, you see Andrade sweeping the foot of Nathan Frazer, distracting him momentarily, looking to allow the Emperor of Lucha Libre to take advantage. Cruiserweight Championship, a hot button topic here tonight due to the #1 contenders match we just saw. Santos Escobar extremely familiar with that gold, former 3-time Cruiserweight champion. Of course, former WWE Tag Team Champion as well with Rey Mysterio in the LWO, but in recent weeks, Escobar says he has discovered what Rey Mysterio truly is, and that is selfish, only worried about his own career. Replaced Santos Escobar, which is completely false, but in Escobar's mind, replaced him with Dragon Lee in the LWO and never looked back. Andrade's had an issue with the LWO dating back to his return last spring, and it seems as if Santos Escobar's finally started to listen to what Andrade is preaching. Andrade and Escobar brought together through a common enemy. Not only is that the Latino World Order, but it is seemingly the WWE Tag Team Champions as well. Nathan Frazer and Axiom have been on a tear on SmackDown since the back half of 2024, and they are looking to continue their 2025 in one way, and that's red hot. They earned #1 contendership by defeating the New Day, the D'Angelo family, as well as Los Garza. Talked about the back-to-back victories over LWO representatives. Now Nathan Frazer in singles action tonight as Axiom's on the outskirts. Frazer looking to get it done solo. Wow, what a maneuver to Escobar! Nathan Frazer, absolutely incredible. And now a swanton off the top. Into the cover goes Frazer. Escobar just barely getting the shoulder up. I'll tell you what, Santos, Escobar, and Andrade ambushing the tag team champions last week here on SmackDown. But if they want to get in line for a title opportunity, it is win or go home tonight. Must-win situation for Santos Escobar. That is easier said than done when you were in there with Nathan Frazer of the tag team champions. Escobar and Andrade have drawn the line in the sand, not just with the LWO, but the rest of the tag team division as of late. Tonight is the night where they got to put their money where their mouth is. Nathan Frazer clearly not making it easy for him. Santos Escobar all kinds of discombobulated as Nathan Frazer's giving him hell inside of that ring. Oh, and again Andrade going at the boot of Frazer. Second time in this matchup now. Oh, there's Axiom up on the apron. Well, you can't do that as much as Andrade can't get involved either. Wait a minute, I think referee John Cena is tossing both El Idolo and the other half of the tag team champions. Well, you know what? That's a good decision. Let Frazer and Santos duke it out. Let's get a definitive winner here. Axiom, as well as Andrade, who caused the situation, sent to the back. And now off the bottom rope, moonsault by Frazer. This matchup going to continue. Nathan Frazer bringing the fight to Santos Escobar immediately off the bell. Escobar took some time to get his bearings in this matchup, but can he slow down a man who never wants to do it? Mexican Destroyer by El Idolo. Or I'm sorry, by the Emperor of Lucha Libre. Nathan Frazer again able to survive. A little bit of frustration there written all over the face of Santos Escobar. Santos with Frazer on his shoulders. Phantom Driver. Nathan Frazer's gonna feel that one tomorrow morning and dragging him away from the ropes. No ropes that can save Nathan Frazer from a victory from Santos Escobar. Well, it was a must-win victory tonight.
Here is your winner, Santos Escobar.
Andrade getting tossed from ringside, Axiom getting tossed from ringside, but Santos Escobar able to get the job done, reminding the world why he has been so successful throughout his SmackDown career. Whoa, wait a minute, what the hell is Escobar doing? He's got a damn ladder in the ring and just bashed it over the skull of one half of the tag team champions. Well, this is past the point of getting the victory. Now Escobar's just trying to send a message to the tag team champions. Santos Escobar wants championship gold. And it's the same we can say about the United States title situation. As we take you back to last week, Carmelo Hayes nearly defeating Jey Uso. Unfortunately, a distraction thanks to Trick Williams taking his eye off the ball. Jey victorious, but was met with Monday Night Raw's megastar, LA Knight, arriving on the scene unannounced, staring down Jey Uso in the aisleway. Clearly, LA Knight has got his eye on the red, white, blue, and gold. There are some other superstars here on SmackDown who are very territorial and don't take kindly to a Monday Night Raw superstar crossing the line to the blue brand unannounced.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Channing Lorenzo, representing the D'Angelo family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds. Tony D'Angelo.
Well, coming up next here on SmackDown, the Don of SmackDown, Tony D'Angelo set to go one-on-one with Monday Night Raw superstar, the megastar, LA Knight. It's coming up next right here in Cleveland. It's been called the grandest stage of them all, the showcase of the Immortals. And on Saturday, March 8th and Sunday, March 9th, the biggest events of the year will arrive. live from Lincoln Financial Field in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The superstars of Monday Night Raw and Thursday Night SmackDown will walk down the aisle for a chance to live forever. In these hallowed halls, whose name will be written into the annals of history? Who will stand and deliver? Who will perform their greatest symphonies yet? Who will stand on top of the world's biggest stage as a champion? We find out on Saturday night, March 8th, and Sunday night, March 9th, as Noah Nation Gaming channel memberships proudly present the 2025 WrestleMania! We're back live inside a sold-out field house, live from the land on SmackDown.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds,
Well, remember back on the final SmackDown before the Elimination Chamber, LA Knight actually did have an invite to be here on the Blue Brand, participating in an interpromotional matchup against Austin Theory. LA Knight victorious on that night, but then was back inside the ring less than an hour later, teamed up with the United States Champion Jey Uso against Carmelo Hayes. And oh, wait a minute here, Tony D'Angelo not waiting for the bell, ambushing LA Knight just as he had his back turned. Well, the Don of SmackDown, as we said, doesn't take too kindly to Monday Night Raw superstars crossing that line over to the Blue Brand. Of course, Tony D'Angelo sat back and watched Dominic Mysterio take advantage earlier tonight and become #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. The D'Angelo family pretty territorial here on SmackDown as they're looking to stake their claim on Thursday nights. Tony D'Angelo now seeing LA Knight trying to jump over here, trying to create an opportunity for himself at WrestleMania, and wants to prove to himself the Don of the Blue Brand should be the one stepping in the ring with main event Jey Uso. Well, certainly a victory over the megastar tonight could put Tony D'Angelo in line for a United States Championship matchup. As we were mentioning, LA Knight a couple of weeks back teaming up with Jey Uso. Jey was in need of a tag team partner. Saw Monday Night Raw superstar in the locker room, that being LA Knight, raring to go. LA Knight stepping up to the plate, and Knight actually pinned Carmelo Hayes in that tag team matchup alongside Trick Williams. Of course, LA Knight went on to participate inside the Elimination Chamber matchup, was unsuccessful on that night, but you take away that Elimination Chamber match, and LA Knight has not been defeated since October. Certainly an impressive stat when you look at the megastar's recent resume, whether it's here on SmackDown or over on his home of Monday Night Raw. I'll tell you, those high stakes, those good graces for LA Knight may be running out tonight, because Tony D'Angelo has come to Cleveland with a game plan. Got the X Factor and Stacks at ringside as well, watching his back. The megastar with his back against the wall tonight, trying to get his bearings about him and get the wheels spinning in this matchup. Heavy strikes there, certainly a way to do it. Tony D'Angelo knocked off his feet. Knight wasting no time going for the kill off the elbow drop. Tony D set the precedent. LA Knight matching the energy. BFT! And that's gonna be a WIN for LA Knight.
Here is your winner,
Oh, hold on here. Well, it looks like main event Jey Uso is returning the favor. LA Knight stood in the aisle away last week, but Jey Uso's gonna enter the ring, his ring, on Thursday Night SmackDown, where he belongs. LA Knight has clearly set his sights on that United States Championship, and Jey Uso may have no problem letting him take his shot. Well, speaking of United States Gold, who is going to be the inaugural holder of the Women's United States Championship? We begin to find out coming up next as Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, and Alexa Bliss meet in a triple threat qualifier. Who's headed to WrestleMania? Championship gold has always defined greatness in the WWE, but now a new chapter is set to begin. For the first time ever, the Women's United States Championship and Women's Intercontinental Championship will crown their first holders. The United States title, an exclusive prize of Thursday Night SmackDown, a championship for the fearless, the resilient, and the battle-tested. The Intercontinental title, a grand prize of Monday Night Raw, a championship for warriors who thrive under pressure. Over the next several weeks, superstars from both brands will fight for their moment in history. Victories will be earned, legacies will be defined, and on March 8th and 9th on the WrestleMania kickoff shows, exclusive to Noah Nation Gaming channel members, 2 champions will be crowned. Who will rise? Who will seize their moment? History will be created at WrestleMania! We are back live on Thursday Night SmackDown as the Sky Pirate Kairi Sane braces the squared circle to be joined by Dakota Kai and the goddess Alexa Bliss. This is the first of 2 triple threat matches that'll take place tonight and over next week. The winners are heading to WrestleMania Sunday on the kickoff show exclusively for Noah Nation Gaming channel members. On that night, we will crown the very first Women's United States Champion, a championship to be hosted right here on SmackDown each and every Thursday night. Alexa Bliss, former champion in her own right, has had a decorated career, returned to WWE after a hiatus last summer. Now back in the line of fire, championship gold. Maybe tonight is where Alexa Bliss finds her way heading back to a familiar show, that being WrestleMania. You have Dakota Kai, somebody who has dealt with some nagging injuries over the last few years, but is finally starting to get back in competition as of late on SmackDown, looking to build a niche for herself, build a path for herself on Thursday nights, and maybe tonight is where she breaks out. Had a great showing against the Women's World Champion Raquel Rodriguez several weeks back. Again, Dakota Kai may be on the cusp of great things here on SmackDown. And you got the Sky Pirate Kairi Sane representing the Kabuki Warriors. Former Women's Tag Team Champion, unfortunately herself and Asuka unable to win back the gold at the Elimination Chamber kickoff show. To the Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez, the current Women's Tag Team Champions. Now a new opportunity emerging tonight for Kairi Sane. Maybe this is where she breaks out on her own. All the while we're talking about Kairi and a possible singles opportunity. What about other Kabuki Warrior representative, that being Io Sky, who of course won the Elimination Chamber matchup and will meet Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's World Championship in 16 nights at WrestleMania. It's any woman's ball game here tonight on SmackDown. Again, the winner of this matchup heads directly to WrestleMania Sunday on the kickoff show that will be exclusive to Noah Nation Gaming channel members. If you haven't already, hit that join button down below and punch your ticket to the kickoff show in Philadelphia. The winner of this matchup will meet the winner of next week's triple threat match. Participants there, the First Lady of the LWO, Zelina Vega, Nia Jax, who's been tearing things up on SmackDown, as well as the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. 6 women, 2 spots at WrestleMania, 1 championship. Who's going to seize the opportunity? Right now, Dakota Kai almost ruling the ring here as Kairi's laid out. It looks like Dakota could be looking for a submission hold, trying to put Alexa Bliss away here in Cleveland, Ohio. Bliss a little bit close to a home game tonight, of course, from Columbus, Ohio, where we were for the Road to WrestleMania live event last Saturday. Alexa Bliss fighting in her home state tonight could be a huge coming out party, a coming home party, we should say. Dakota Kai could be looking for a kick. Alexa Bliss off the reversal. Bliss here. DDT spikes Kai right on her crown. Unfortunately, though, for Bliss, Kairi Sane still breathing. And the Sky Pirate, who knows a thing or two about holding championship gold, wants to feel that gold again come WrestleMania. Talked about the women's tag team title reign. That was in recent memory. But, of course, Kairi Sane, former NXT Women's Champion, Mae Young Classic winner as well. Kairi Sane, just as Io Sky's looking for singles gold at WrestleMania, looking to do the same in the kickoff show. Elbow into the corner on Alexa Bliss. Dakota Kai heading to the outside, could be looking for some weaponry here. Of course, it's no disqualifications in a triple threat. Here's Kairi. Oh, man. Dakota Kai just chucking that steel chair right at the Sky Pirate. Kairi looking to set sail here in Cleveland. Unfortunately, Dakota Kai shot the cannon. Any woman's ball game, as we mentioned. Of course, this past Monday night on Raw, we saw Lyra Valkyria defeat Becky Lynch and Piper Niven. She's on her way to WrestleMania Saturday. Challenge for the Women's Intercontinental Championship against the winner of this coming Monday's triple threat, whether that be Bayley, Liv Morgan, or Charlotte Flair. Opportunities in the women's division continue to grow. Of course, the inaugural Queen of the Ring tournament last year that will return later in 2025. 2 new championships for Raw and SmackDown. Who is going to seize the opportunity at the grandest stage? Dakota Kai on the outside of the ring. Bliss looking up at the lights. Kairi Sane. Wow, what a maneuver! Springboard Frankensteiner. And Kairi Sane trying to do her best to divide and conquer at the given moment. Alexa Bliss down, but there's Dakota Kai trying to resurface in this matchup. Kai extremely hungry to carve a path for herself on Thursday nights. Kairi Sane trying to play defense. She hustles up, takes Dakota outside. Alexa is still on the canvas. Kairi's going up. Could be looking for a little insane elbow. Dakota Kai a half a second late. Kairi Sane is going to WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, Kairi Sane.
WrestleMania is looking like it could be a banner night for the Kabuki Warriors. Kairi Sane is heading to the WrestleMania Sunday kickoff show exclusively for No Nation Gaming channel members. But who is going to meet her there? We're going to find out next Thursday. It is Zelina Vega, Nia Jax, and other Kabuki Warrior representative Asuka. Triple threat matchup next week in Boston. And speaking of Boston, at WrestleMania, could next week be John Cena's final visit to his hometown? The franchise will put his career on the line against Gunther at WrestleMania next week. Thursday Night SmackDown could be John Cena's final night in Boston, Massachusetts. And I guess the same can technically be said for Cleveland, Ohio, as John Cena is about to make the ring walk. He goes one-on-one with Austin Theory right here in the rock and roll capital of the world. It's live on SmackDown. Up next in Cleveland. The road to WrestleMania is full of unexpected twists and turns. And just mere weeks before the grandest stage of them all, we make a pit stop in the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, as your Saturday night obsession is back. February 22nd, live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the superstars of Raw and SmackDown are out to make one final statement before the showcase of the Immortals at Saturday night's main event. Don't miss what promises to be an unpredictable night, live from Chi-Town on the 22nd of February. Your Saturday Night Obsession is back. We are heading to Chicago this Saturday night, the hometown of CM Punk, as he teams up alongside the phenomenal AJ Styles and his WrestleMania opponent, the WWE Champion Braun Breaker. It's a six-man tag team matchup against the Final Testament in Chicago, Illinois. CM Punk, not the only hometown superstar, heading back to the Windy City, one half of the women's tag team champions in Cora Jade, with Roxanne Perez in her corner, takes on Jade Cargill with Bianca Belair in her corner. First time ever matchup on Saturday night. Carmelo Hayes was revealed to be the attacker of Trick Williams, but remember, it was for weeks Grayson Waller was getting pinned as the victim. Trick Williams, Grayson Waller, they're set to go one-on-one. The Aussie icon want to get back at Trick. That's coming up at Saturday night's main event. And 2 weeks ahead of the World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes will go one-on-one with the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, this Saturday night at Saturday night's main event. But this is not the first time these two men will go one-on-one. As you can see, it is a King of the Ring rematch. We take you back to last June, Smoothie King Center, New Orleans, Louisiana, the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. The tournament that would propel Cody Rhodes onto the main event of SummerSlam, where he kicked off his World Heavyweight Championship reign. What a battle it was last June. Ilya Dragunov pushing Cody to his limit. Did Cody beat Ilya, or did he simply survive the Mad Dragon on that night? You see the failed attempt of the Torpedo Moscow. The schoolboy Cody Rhodes got his hand raised last June at King of the Ring. We'll see what happens on Saturday in Chicago, but all roads lead to Philadelphia. The World Heavyweight Championship matchup, the Triple Threat matchup, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, the Royal Rumble match winner Ilya Dragunov, and the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre on WrestleMania Saturday. And also coming up on March the 8th in Lincoln Financial Field, the Women's World Championship will be on the line as Elimination Chamber match winner, the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, challenges Raquel Rodriguez. The championship gold will be waged between these two women. And speaking of gold, just signed for WrestleMania Sunday, the United States Championship will be on the line as main event Jey Uso meets the megastar LA Knight for the first time ever. It's the Yeah versus the Yeet for the red, white, blue, and gold at WrestleMania. We are 16 days away from the kickoff to WrestleMania weekend, live from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But we still got a main event live from Cleveland.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
He's young, he's brash, he's egotistical, but he's damn sure talented. Austin Theory targeted Randy Orton several months ago here on SmackDown to reestablish himself. He cut ties with Orton. He cut ties with his tag team partner in Grayson Waller. Theory wanted to remind the world that he was once a former WWE champion, that he was pinned as the future of this company, that he was pinned as a future main event star. Austin Theory felt the spotlight slipping away, and he did everything he could to make sure that he remained as a center focus here on SmackDown. You can't deny that Austin Theory hasn't continuously found himself pinned against main event talent, but Theory needs to get some victories. He has fallen short to LA Knight and Jey Uso in recent times here on SmackDown. Now he goes up against the franchise John Cena tonight. 16 days away from WrestleMania, this is not the time for a man who wants the spotlight to be taking L's. For what may be the last time here in Cleveland, Ohio, the franchise is in the house.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
For John Cena, it is all about being the best. For John Cena, it is all about accomplishing his 17th trip to the top of the mountain and once again being a World Heavyweight Champion here in WWE. That is why he accepted Gunther's challenge and decided to put his career on the line, because in the mind of John Cena, if he can't beat the ring general, then he has no career, that he has no right to call himself a future contender for a World Heavyweight title, and he has no right to step foot in the ring with the best of this industry. You gotta commend the effort and the decision of John Cena, but you can't deny that it is a daring one. The ring general Gunther, one of the most dominant superstars in WWE history, is what stands in John Cena's path to possibly winning a 17th world title. And come WrestleMania, Gunther can be the man who retires John Cena on the grandest stage of them all. God only knows what is going to happen in 16 nights come Philadelphia. But the story here is John Cena and Austin Theory set to go one-on-one live from a capacity Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio. As we talked about, Austin Theory, who is looking to continue to climb the ranks of WWE and live up to that tagline of being a future main event star and getting back to where he once was, even if it was just for a short point in time, and that's a WWE World Champion. Theory wants to do that. He's got to start getting the victories where it matters most. And tonight, a victory over John Cena, certainly something that'll be a feather in the cap of the man from A-Town. And you can't say Austin Theory doesn't have the tools to do it. Jog your memory back to 2022, Austin Theory's first year on the main roster. The same year, he won the WWE Championship. Theory had not one, not two, but three encounters with John Cena. First at SummerSlam, then on Monday Night Raw, then at Survivor Series that year. Cena winning two of those matches, but Austin Theory, when the WWE title was on the line, did defeat John Cena. Theory has been here before. He has accomplished this victory before. Can he do it again against the franchise player? You're talking about Theory's motivation to get victory tonight. What about John's? He needs to send a message to Gunther tonight, telling Gunther it is not going to be an easy task to keep me down for literally good at WrestleMania. John Cena has never been one to back down from a challenge, and certainly I think a lot of people would not have batted an eye if Cena denied Gunther's challenge for WrestleMania, but look who we're talking about. This is a man who lives by the mantra of never give up, hustle, loyalty, and respect. I mean, John Cena wants to go into WrestleMania with everything literally on the line and put Gunther in his place once and for all. Right now, John Cena just needs to focus on the task at hand. He cannot already have his mind in Lincoln Financial Field. He needs to remember that he is in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse tonight against a game Austin Theory as these two men jock for position. Austin Theory cost Randy Orton that matchup against Gunther last Saturday night in Columbus. Now here in Cleveland, both Gunther and Orton's rivals meet as Cena and Theory go one-on-one. Cena looking to take the breath out of the lungs of Austin Theory. Austin Theory, all the talent in the world to live up to his potential. Got to get the W's where it counts. A victory over John Cena tonight could certainly turn a lot of heads and remind the world just what Austin Theory is capable of. There's John Cena sending Theory to the outside here. Oh, wow, that was a little twist of fate there. No matter what you want to call it, Theory dropped into the ropes and again is just trying to catch his breath on the outside of the ring. I'm sure Randy Orton's got his eyes on this matchup. Keeping an eye on Austin Theory. I'm sure Gunther has his eyes on this matchup. Keeping an eye on John Cena, who even at this stage in his 20-plus year WWE career continues to add wrinkles to his arsenal. Cena sending Theory back inside of the ring. So that slam on the outskirts. Theory's gonna need to put some ice on that when he gets back to the hotel in Cleveland tonight. Now again, looking for the gut wrench here. Austin Theory able to float over, smooth as can be. Tried to go behind on Cena. Cena go for the springboard again. Theory able to dodge it. Austin Theory grabbing the belt, uses it to hoist Cena in the air and turn him inside out. John Cena getting caught off a rare misstep. And now Austin Theory looking to make him pay. Tying the legs up, dropping him on the knee. Theory gonna coast to victory here. Not a Cena's still alive. Austin Theory nearly putting John Cena away off that failed attempt of the springboard. A couple of soles of his boots that were left. And Austin Theory nearly got the 3 count. Theory needs this victory tonight, dare I say. Sends Cena to the ropes again and a mean knee. You want to talk about taking the air out of the lungs. Oh, hold on here. Hold on here. Just as it was in Columbus, now it's a role reversal in Cleveland. Orton down at ringside, taking Theory's eye off the ball. Here's Cena with a little attitude adjustment. It may have been a must-win for Theory, but the Apex Predator was not going to allow it. Austin Theory taking his eye off the ball, an attitude adjustment later, and the franchise has secured a W in the land.
Here is your winner, the Great
One way or another, Cena leaving tonight with a statement making. Hold on. Well, I don't think we're done yet. That is a familiar symphony, and hold on here, Ludwig Kaiser in the ring from behind, ambushing John Cena. And you gotta believe this is from the orders of the ring general Gunther. Kaiser, no stranger to Cena. These men have been in the ring several times before, dating back to just a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown, where Cena got the victory over Kaiser. Oh, hold on here. I don't think Kaiser's done. Ludwig heading to ringside. Oh, come on now. The hell you need that for? Kaiser's got a table here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Cena's got no idea what hit him. Ambush from behind by Gunther's running buddy in Ludwig Kaiser. And now Kaiser setting up that table in the ring. John Cena in trouble 2 weeks out of WrestleMania, going through the table. That's ridiculous. And now here's the ring general, nodding his approval, staring down a beaten John Cena as Gunther looks to end the career of the franchise as we know it in 16 nights in Philadelphia. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we will be live this Saturday night in Chicago for Saturday night's main event. And next week, when we get to Boston, will it be John Cena's final trip to B-Town right here on SmackDown?